Okay, I'm taping. Good evening, everyone. So I know I have a lot of new people visiting my page over the sea glass art. Well, I do a lot of stained glass also. Oh, I think I got the camera that has maybe not. I have two, and one has a smudge. So I couldn't decide which orientation. This is not the frame it will go on. I've cleaned it though because I want my frame clean. I'm using some new media this time. I was given these from a friend of mine in Georgia. They are beautiful tumbled gems and rocks. I have white ones. This is all tumbled glass. No, sea glass. Tumbled glass, rocks. You don't want your rocks too big or you got to pour your resin really deep. This is all Civil War glass. And I keep lots of, never throw your pie pans, because when you're building a big project, you need something to pour your glass in. I'm really picky about my pieces, like that needs to be smashed again. That may look good up in the trees. So my vision is to do a bear with some mountains out of Civil War and sea glass. Oh, I have these too. These are really, really killer. They're like these, but they're different colors. Sometimes I use these little flat marbles. I do have, I'm going to take you on a tour. My house is a mess. These were all came from, I had to get my phone. The Mine Shaft Gems and Minerals shop in Bartlett, Tennessee. I'm hoping this picture comes out good. It may go to Tennessee to be in his shop. So I bought a lot of these, and he did throw in some extra. I love this, the obsidian. So the carnelian is nice too. I've already got, I think that's blue lace agate. I like this too, the pre-night. So I plan on using a lot of this that I bought from him in this picture. Depending on how much I use, these were $2.50 a bag. So like, I don't know, it says something, maybe aquatrine or I don't know. Depending on how much I use of that, depends on what the price will be. I use a lot of mosaics. And I'm going to try not to show you the messy. I am actually doing inventory and just took, added up how many pictures. I sold 104 minimum pictures last summer. I just got these from the gem show. Going to be a money maker. You know, I have a lot of high end, but you got to have low end. I paid $1 without the bezels. I put the bezels on them. I buy chain in a roll. I just did this, finish this one. I had that chain laying around. So I probably have $2 in that. I'll put $10, $15 on it and it'll sell with no problem. I do a lot of resin and not just the pictures. I bought these on Amazon. I've sold, it came a pack of 80. So there's about maybe 50 in there. So maybe 30 necklaces. The college kids love them. I do them in just mica powder and resin. So when I'm pouring a picture, I measure a little extra so that I can pour like 5 of these. I have, all of this is silicone-based pads. I just cleaned my desk. It's never been this clean. It looks a mess, but really, it's clean. So I've covered my desk, as you can see, resin. I've got resin underneath it. I used to have a little vise here for doing jewelry. I make copper rings, and I have to have a vise. But I took it off because it was in the way. But I'll figure out where to mount it where it isn't in the way. These are, essential for pouring resin. And what's nice about them, they're plastic. I think I got them at Michael's on sale for dirt. Is once you get enough resin on it and you take razor blades, I have 50 of them around. All you have to do is just start it and next thing you know, it'll peel right off. You peel it off and it's like brand new. After about 5 or 6 uses, you're able to peel it off. Angel mold, sold a ton. My dragon mold. The reason she's not out is I got a little bubble right there. And so when I seen it, I won't be able to hang it because there's a hole there. So I'll repair it the next time I pour resin. So I do a lot of sea glass pendants. I have found the crosses go over really good. I get good money for the blue because blue, I do wampum earrings. I do sea glass earrings. Now the key, if you're going to drill sea glass or wampum, all shells have arsenic in it. So you got to drill it underwater. If you're not drilling underwater, you could crack it and you could inhale the arsenic. So I have this set up with my Dremel. I use a lot of these in my sky and my water. The Michaels, they come in blue, purple, clear. My fluorescent mica. When I'm doing angels, I like to use 24 karat gold and sterling silver glitter. Non-toxic. They just look better than the cheap glitter. Sea glass, I sort it. So these are all my little pieces that I can throw on the banks. Sorry. My browns, I try to sort. These things are really cool for the water. I might throw some of those. These are all of my china pieces. Some are tumbled, some are not tumbled. They come out of the ocean. And then my purple, I'll have to put some purple. That's 1800s bottle glass from a dump in Arizona and Nevada. And my pink, yellow, orange, and white. That's all carnival glass from the 50s and depression glass from the 30s. Most of it I inherited because they were chipped or broke. And I put them in a pillowcase, and I beat them with a hammer, and then I tumble them. So this is my crazy shop. I have tons of stuff. I have all kinds of rocks. You name it, I got it. So the big thing, picture frames, I go to the thrift store. I probably have right now about 60 frames maybe. And I probably don't have $80, maybe $90 in my frames. Most of them I can pick up. I look them over really good. I have some I just got rid of because watch out for your metal. Try to stick with wood. If you can open the back, look. If they have a groove, you're going to take a ton of glue to glue those in place. More angels, only because I sold at least 50 angels this Christmas. So I want to have at least 50. I'm up to 30. By summer, end of summer, I want 50. So I've just been pouring one here or there. I just haven't put the ribbon. And more sea glass. And more sea glass. And more. So I have 6 gallons of sea glass that were given to me. And I just made a mess. I'll clean it up later. So I can do the big windows and that kind of stuff. Oh, I also keep all my other mica powders, my alcohol inks, and my ribbon from my angels. So, yeah, this is my formal dining area. And then I keep everything in Tupperware. I bought them on sale. I think I paid like $30 for 10 of them. That has all of my molds in it. And these have all my beads that I put into my pictures. So I'll show you one. Let me see if I can pull the one I want out. Yeah. Bubble wrap. Essential if you're going to do pictures. So this is all, let me see if I can get some light. The sky is all carnival glass from the 50s. Milk and Mag bottles from the 30s, and sea glass and rocks and sand. I use real beach sand. So I sell a lot of sunsets, and I'm just going to lean that right there. Bubble wrap. Yeah, big bubble wrap. I've gone through 3 of those already this year. So I stocked up. Don't buy at Walmart, buy at Amazon. For that, you will pay that. What I paid for this, you'll pay at Walmart for half of that. That's all my paints that I just organized. So it's real important if you're going to do pictures and you're going to do big pictures. That's why I was saying start with something little. One, I have cups that I mark. And so when I'm doing like a 5x7, I have cups. So the first time I pour something, I'll mark it. Like I marked this, 10.5 by 13, but I did this and I put way too much on the cup. For 11.5 by 22.5 is 250 8 square inches. I did this. I ended up doing that picture plus an angel. So that tells me my angel is it's 92 cents, so it's about 55 mLs. So that wasn't a bad over pour, just getting an angel. So starting out, market, I have lots of them. My 5x7 here, in reality, I probably do 2 5x7s with that. If not, I do a lot of paperweights. I do, sorry for the ums, and I know better. I do trinket boxes. I do angels, and I just started doing dragons. And I don't think any of them are really handy. I think those are my dragons. But you can go to my Made by Barb page on Facebook. And so I'm just going to play because I'm going to tell you, once you pour your resin, you got 20 minutes to get it done. So there is no way you can do a picture this big by grabbing things. Now, I won't do the whole picture. I'm not going to pour my mosaics. I just have them out for show and tell. I'll put out some of the rocks just for the general idea. Just because I have to have an idea of where I'm going. But the sky, and I'll probably put a sun up here out of depression glass. Probably 2/3 to 3/4 of this will be filled in. I plan on a stream with nice colored rocks, different blue, probably like 4 or 5 different blues. I am going to cut a couple more fish coming out of the water here. And so I'll try to do a video explaining things every week if I can. It takes almost 24 hours to upload it because I have dial-up DSL with like 1 gig up and 1 gig download. So I try to upload starting at like 10 at night, and usually at 9 in the morning it's still uploading. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see